Let's go to page 449 and start with number 1. You have log of m to the 5 n to the 4 base 2. So this one you can go and separate first. After that, bring down the exponent to the front. And that's it for number 1. Okay, let's do number 3. You have a log of m square root of n base 2. So you can first use separate. Okay, then after you have to make this into exponents, exponent form. So it becomes into the half power. Then after that you can bring this to the front. Okay, and that's it for number 3. Let's do number 5. You have a log of m to the 4 over n to the 3 base 2. So first go and separate. Now because it's division, so it becomes subtraction. So minus log of n to the 3 base 2. Then after that, bring down the exponent. So it becomes 4 log of m base 2 minus 3 log n base 2. Okay. Let's go to number 7. You have log of square root of m over n to the 3 base 2. Okay, so first convert it, get rid of the square root by converting to exponent form. So you got m to the 1/2 power, and you got n to the 3 over 2 power. Then after you're going to separate. So you got m to the 1/2 power minus log of n to the 3 over 2 power base 2. Then the exponent come to the front. Okay, and that's it. Right, again, exponent come to the front. Okay, let's go to number 9. Okay, number 9 you have to evaluate it, and it gives you some information. You have log of 9 base 10 is equal to 0.95, and log of 2 base 10 equal to 0.30. Okay, so whatever you have to break down the 2 and the 9. So number 9. Okay, number 9 you have log of 81 base 10. Okay, so I'm going to make into 9 square base 10. Okay, so again 81 is 9 square. Then after I'm going to bring the 2 to the front. Okay. So again, the reason you want to do that is so that you have to use this information. So you have to have everything log 9 and log 2. So this is equal to 2 times, okay, log 9 is 0.95, and therefore it will give you 1.90. Okay. And the instruction says 2 decimal places, right? Okay, let's go to 11. You have log square root of 2 base 10. Okay, so this becomes log of 2 to the 1/2 power. And then the half come to the front. And so this is equal to 1/2 times 0.30. And therefore this is equal to 0.15. Okay, let's go to 13. Okay, you have log of 10, 8. Okay, so you got to figure out how to get the 8 into the 9 and or the 2, right? So this is 2 to the 3 power. and so the 3 comes to the front, and then you can substitute. So log 2 is 0.30, and so this will give you 0.90. Okay, let's go to 15. Okay, 15, you have log of 20 over 9 base 10. So this one is a little bit tricky. So this one you have to break it down into 2 times 10 over 9. Okay, you have to have everything 2 and a 9. Okay, so don't use 4 and a 5 because 4 and a 5 does not match with anything. So you have to use 2 and a 10. So this becomes log of 2 base 10 plus log of 10 base 10 minus log 9 base 10, right? So you can multiply, you add, right? So it'll be 2, 10, 9, right? So 2, 10, 9. Then from here you can go and evaluate. So this is 0.30. Okay, now log 10 base 10 is equal to 1. When these two are the same, it's equal to 1 because 10 to the 1 power equal to 10, right? So you have to know this trick. And this is 0.95. So get your calculator and you work it out. So you're going to get 0.35. Okay, let's go to 17. 17, you have a log of 1 over 9 base 10. Okay, so you can go and separate. So this is equal to log 1 minus log 9. Okay. Now, log 1 of any base is equal to 0, okay? Because 10 to the 0 power equal to 1, right? Remember from the previous lesson when you're doing the switching, so 10 to the 0 power equal to 1, right? And this one is equal to 0.95, so answer equal to negative 0.95. Okay, let's go to 19. Okay, you have log of cube root of 2 over 9. Base 10. Okay, so this is equal to okay, let's go and convert into the exponent form first. So it's going to be 2 to the 1/3 power, 9 to the 1/3 power. So this is going to be equal to log of, I'm going to put it down to, okay, let's do one step at a time. Okay, and the 1/3 come to the front. And so run out of space, go up here. So this is going to be equal to 1/3, 0.30 minus 1/3, 0.95. Okay, and use your calculator, punch all these numbers. You're going to get negative 0.22. Right? You run it off. Okay. Okay, run it off to 2 decimal places, and that's it. Okay, let's go to 21. So you got 3 log p base 4 plus log q base 4. Okay, so now it's a reverse. You have to combine it into 1. Before you separate, now you combine. So first you have to get this in. Okay, so it becomes log of p to the 3 base 4 plus log of q base 4. So now to combine this together, you multiply, right? So this becomes log of p to the 3 q base 4. Okay, let's go to 23. So you got 2 log a base 3 minus 1/2 log b base 3. Okay, so first let's go and bring the exponent in. So this is equal to log of a squared base 3 minus log of, now 1/2 power is square root, right? So 1/2 goes up there, so b to 1/2 power is the square root of b. Okay, then after that you put them together, so subtractions become divisions on the inside, right? Okay, and that's it for number 23. Okay, let's go to number 25. Okay, you got log m base 2, okay, plus log n base 2 plus 3. Okay. Okay, now notice there's a log of base 2, log of base 2, but you don't have anything over here. So in order to combine, you have to have the same. So what you do, you're going to just put this over here. So put log 2 base 2. So if it's base 2, you put log 2, right? So log 2 base 2 is equal to 1. So this is 3 times 1. Okay, so again, these things over here, this is equal to 1. So 3 times 1 is still equal to 3. Okay, so this is the trick that you need to know. Okay, so now you can go and combine it, right? So this becomes log of, so multiply all this. Okay, let's bring the exponent in first. So log m plus log of n plus log of 2 to the 3 power. So let's get rid of these. Okay, now we can put all this together. So this is 8 mn base 2. Okay. And that's it for number 25. Okay, let's go to number 27. You have 1 minus 3 log x base 5. So you have to use the same trick, right? So this one don't have a log 5, so you have to make into log 5 base 5. Okay, so you can log 5. So when you have the number and the base the same, it's equal to 1, right? Because 5 to the 1 power, when you're doing the switching form, you can see that 5 to the 1 power equal to 5, right? So this is equal to log 5 base 5 minus log x to the 3 power base 5. Right? You bring the exponent to the inside. Now subtraction, you have to divide, right? So become log of 5 over x to the 3 power base 5. Okay. Number 29, you have 2 log 6 base 3 minus log 4 base 3. So you want to evaluate, you want to find what this is equal to. So first you do is set it equal to x. So that way when you shuffle things around, you still know what you try to get. Okay? So you don't lose track. Okay, so first bring this to the inside. So it becomes 6 squared, so it becomes 36. Let's go and do this, so you guys don't get lost. So do this. Okay, then you have to combine this together. So subtraction, when you combine together, it becomes division, right? Okay. And then after that, you can evaluate these, or you can switch the form. So I'm going to do a switching form first. So I got 3 by switching, right? So 3 to the x equal to, I'm going to just work this out already. So 6 squared is 36 divided by 4 is 9. Okay. And next I need to go and have the same base. So I got 3x to the 3 to the x equal to 3 squared. So by matching, x equal to 2. Okay. So make sure you change everything to a lower base, and then you can just move things around, change form, and do the matching. So let's go to 31. You got log 40 base 4 minus log 5 base 4. Okay, again, set equal to x right away, so that way you can evaluate and do all sort of things. So subtraction, when you combine together, it becomes division. Okay, then after that, you're going to switch the form. So you got 4 to the x is equal to, I switch the form, so this is equal to 8, right? 40 divided by 5 is 8. Then again, make everything to the lowest base possible. Okay, so you got 2 to the 2x equal to 2 to the 3, and you can match. So 2x equal to 3, and then you divide by 2. So x equal to 3 over 2. Okay, let's go to 35. Okay, so you have log x base a equal to 3 over 2 log 9 base a plus log 2 base a. So what you want to do, you want to move things around and do the matching. Okay, so you got log x base a equal to, bring this to the inside. So I'm going to make the 9 equal to 3 squared. Okay. Again, you always try to make into a lower base, so it's easier to simplify. So again, you have to combine this so you can do the matching. So this part over here, this becomes 3 cubed. Oh, this is the a. Okay. So now I can combine this together. So this becomes 3 cubed times 2, right? Okay, so now you can match. So you can see that x equal to 3 cubed times 2, right? Just matching. So x equal to 54. So let's go to 37. You got log base b of x squared plus 7 equal to 2/3 log 64b. Okay. So right now you cannot match because there's a number in front, this one don't, right? So you have to bring this to the inside. Uh, 64, I'm going to make into 2 to the 6th power. Okay. So bring this over here and do that. Okay. Again, 64, I'm making to the lowest base possible. Okay, now I can go and do the matching, right? So they are matched now. So you got x squared plus 7 equal to 2 to the 6th to the 2/3 power. So I'm going to evaluate these. So this becomes 2 to the 4th power. So x squared plus 7 equal to 16. And then from here, minus 7 on each side. So you got x squared equal to 9. And you take the square root, so x equal to plus or minus 3. So remember, when you take the square root, you need to get plus or minus, right? Then after you have to check. You have to check your original, because you can have a log of a negative number. Okay, so when you put negative 3 in here, you're still okay. Okay, so again, you always have to check. Make sure you don't have a log of a negative number. Okay, let's go to 39. Okay, you have log of 3x plus 5 base a minus log of x minus 5 base a equal to log 8 base a. So this is subtraction, so right away I'm going to combine this together into 3x plus 5 over x minus 5 base a equal to log 8 base 8, right? I can combine this together into that. Now I can do the matching, so I get 3x plus 5 over x minus 5 equal to 8. And I'm going to cross multiply, so I got 3x plus 5 equal to 8x minus 40. And I can solve, so minus 3x on each side. So this cancel out, plus 40 on each side. So I get 5x equal to 45. Divide by 5, divide by 5, so x equal to 9. Okay, and you have to put in here to check, make sure you don't have a negative number. Okay, let's go to 41. Okay, you got log of x plus 2 base 3 plus log 6 base 3 equal to 3. So again, I'm going to combine this together. So I get log of 6x plus 12 base 3 equal to 3. Okay, now since there's nothing over here, I can just go and use the change form. Okay, so got 3, right? This goes over here, and you go switch, right? So 3 cubed equal to 6x plus 12. Work this out, so I got 27 equal to 6x plus 12 minus 12 on each side. So you got 6x equal to 15 divided by 6. So x equal to divide by 3, so 5/2.